Thank you so much for your few minutes to learn why it's so vitally important to understand your feng shui before you make the financial and time commitment, either when buying or renting a new home or office. Where you live and work are the most important choices that you'll ever make in your life. It's as life-changing and influential as selecting a life partner, making a career decision, or having children. And I think of feng shui as cheap insurance before you sign your rental or home buying contract. And having the best natal feng shui for deeper love, a more financially rewarding career, better health with strength and vitality, and greater happiness is far better and more beneficial than trying to fix bad feng shui from the start. And here's a quick feng shui tip. It sounds cliche, but as home is always where the heart is and always will be. Even if your office has good feng shui, your home's feng shui will reflect the success in your office. So always start with your home's energy first. Your prospective home or office either has good natal energies that are going to support you, or it doesn't. And here's a simple analogy. If you bake a cake with a rotten egg, you'll always have a bad cake. Even if you paint it with delicious icing and beautiful decorations, you still have a bad cake. And I'm always delighted to help you with your home or office improvements, such as determining which rooms are best for each of your loved ones, what colors to paint each room, the best furniture placement for maximizing good sleep and successful work and lots of playtime, and the most life-supporting position for your favorite accessories. But still, if possible, be smart from the start. When you start with good house energies, you have a foundation to make the good even better. When you start with less favorable conditions, you first have to fix them, which, as with the cake example, will never be as good as if you had good feng shui from the start. You cannot cure a bad egg, or you cannot cure a bad house. And I really want feng shui to improve your life and reading your mind, and I'm more psychic than I publicly admit. I bet you're asking, where did I learn all this feng shui? Well, I invite you to watch the short About Jami video, but here's the super quick answer. I've learned from Lillian Tu's teachers, Grandmaster Lin Young, and through thousands of consultations. I've been teaching these fast results secrets since the mid-90s, when my first best-selling Feng Shui Today book came out. So with my more than 20 years of experience, be careful not to walk down the tippy-poo Feng Shui path, which is diluted, that can possibly hurt you, as pointed out in a recent New York Times article. Do enjoy my free videos that I explain how real feng shui is as consistent as the sun will surely rise in the east tomorrow. But here's another feng shui tip for helping you select a good egg, meaning your new home with good natal energies on which to build your new life's foundation. According to popularized feng shui, there is a misnomer. There is not one generic bagua or energy map that's one size fits all. There are over 2,000 personal success maps, that's what I call these maps here, or bagua maps, and only one is specific to you and your home. And here's an example of being smart from the start, evaluating your home's feng shui and personal success map before making huge financial commitments. If you could select one of 4 houses, one of 4 condos, 1 or 4 apartment rentals, or 1 of 4 office spaces, and they were exactly the same price and they had exactly the same floor plan, but 2 were on one side of the street and 2 were on the other, or 2 on one side of the hallway and 2 were on the other, according to real feng shui, one location would be significantly better for you than the other 3. And I bet you didn't know that. And now you know more than some feng shui experts know, and they should know this. And by the way, if you choose to get a phone or site consultation or take a class from someone else than me, please choose wisely. Your comprehensive analysis should combine these 3 vital feng shui aspects. 1, your best directions, which by the way requires your birthday, and you can learn more about that if you'd like in lesson number 7 from my home study mastery certification, which you can take for less than the price of a consultation. Item number 2, your personal flying stars, which requires your home facing direction and move-in date. This is to be smart from the start. You need to know your natal flying stars. Number 3, you also need to know your current house astrology for customized results now rather than generic suggestions that may or may not work in the future. And you can learn more about that in lesson number 9 is the Home Study Mastery Program. So now you've got 4 locations to choose from. What do you do? Now before I explain why the 1 out of 4 is significantly better for you than the other, I'm going to read you Karen's real-life success story from my testimonial page, because I think it'll provide a lot of value for you understanding why it's important to be smart from the start. Here we go. With Jami's insight and guidance, the right real estate purchase gave me more than I could have ever imagined. Before purchasing my new townhome, over the phone, Jami analyzed 3 different house floor plans, and one had great energies for me, while the other 2 required more remedies than enhancement. After moving in and decorating with Jami's recommendations, I got a promotion and my salary increased. I found love with a wonderful man, and after a few years, I decided to sell my place and relocate 1,200 miles to be with him. With Jami's original guidance, the house sold quickly and for a fair price, even in the housing slump. I wanted my new husband and our new home to be the best for both of us too, so Jami reviewed the house plan and provided her guidance. To continue enhancing our experience together, I love Jami's Home Study Mastery course to apply even more feng shui and combine our taste in decor while finding the right love, money, and play balance. We are both happier than ever. And Karen, I am so happy for you, and thank you for such a beautiful testimonial. Going back to why 1 out of the 4 home, condo, or apartment, or even office is significantly better for you than the other, let me explain. Let's say there's 2 units on one side of the hall or street, or 2 houses, and 2 on the other side of the street. And as you know, when developers build houses, typically they are flip-flops of each other. Consider that the 2 houses on the west side of the street, for example, and even though they have the same west-facing personal success map, because they have mirror images of each other, with the houses being flopped according to architecture, with a personal success map, and not the one-size-fits-all feng shui version, every house will have different and specific energies in the most important rooms, such as the entry, kitchen, bedroom, and home office. Again, understanding this and the cake analogy, if you had bad energies in your bedroom, the most significant area for health and love, and you could only reduce them, then you're not being smart from the start. But if your bedroom has good energies, Feng Shui is like putting the icing on a delicious cake, just like the love Karen and her husband share for each other. Similarly to an eastern-facing house, and a sunrise would feel different than a western-facing house, like a sunset. The house on the east side of the street, and because of the mirrored image floor plan, the most important rooms will have very different and specific energies based upon the one Bagua map, your personal success map that is specific to you and your home. So if you have bad energies in your home office, for example, the room most significant for financially rewarding opportunities, you can only reduce them. But if your office had good energies from the start, your Feng Shui enhancement, just like we did for Karen, ices the cake. Remember, as you learn in my videos, every house has both good energies and bad energies, so be smart from the start. A house may look and feel perfect, but you will still be in the influence of the unseen energies, and over time, you will be in the effect of them. If the house has good energies, the good energy will consistently support you. If there are bad energies, ultimately the negative influences weakens your love, finances, and happiness. And here's a great Feng Shui tip. The more the bad energies that are located in the bathrooms and get flushed or contained in closets and kept quiet, the better your Feng Shui is from the start. But you have to know where the good and the bad energies are. And remember, every house in real Feng Shui has both. Because you're moving, it has to be assumed that you care about your future with the intentions for deeper love, a more financially rewarding career, better health with strength and vitality, and greater happiness. And now you know why being smart from the start is so important. There are two ways to make sure if you know that your home is going to support you, just like Karen. You can get a phone consultation, and I'd love to work with you personally, and I've got clients from all over the world. We just pick up the phone, and do watch the Feng Shui results by phone video to discover just how easy it really is. Or two, for the do-it-yourselfers, please do not use the generic one-size-fits-all baby Bagua map. Please watch the Personal Success Map video to learn more about your custom Bagua energy map that is personalized to you and your prospective home, to learn about all the unseen energies with its step-by-step guide. Thanks for your time. In just a few hours, before you spend thousands of dollars, be smart from the start and learn what life experiences you can expect from living in your new home. I look forward to taking good care of you as if your decisions were my decisions, and as if your house were my home.